wider range of vocabulary to connect your ideas, particularly when discussing the negative side of things, which you didn't elaborate on. Grammar-wise, instead of access the information, you could say access information, and instead of collect with each other, try connect with each other. A more natural way to phrase your initial idea would be, from my perspective, the internet has both positive and negative effects on people's daily lives. Based on this response, I'd estimate your speaking band score is around. Now, let's consider a speculate question.
I think AI can make us large change in the future to healthcare problem, because and I predict that in the future AI will help doctor to understand or take care of their patients, and maybe it can make patients understand more about their problem, or help they to help the family of them can make a good take care for patient to make maybe disease is more it's take a short time compared to now.
Thank you. You've identified some potential benefits, like helping doctors and saving time for patients. To improve, focus on structuring your thoughts beforehand, to avoid repetitions and rambling. Also, try to use more diverse vocabulary. For instance, instead of repeating make changes, you could say revolutionize or transform. Correcting a few grammar points, say take care of their patients and understand more about their problems. To talk about medical treatment, provide better care is more common than make good take care. An upgraded response might sound like this. It's quite conceivable that artificial intelligence will drastically transform the healthcare industry. There's a strong possibility that AI will assist doctors with more precise diagnoses and personalized patient care plans. Based on this answer, I'd still estimate your speaking band score at around. Let's move on to a compare change question. How has technology changed the way young people spend their free time compared to previous generations?
I think technologies makes people in young makes more time to use internet or maybe mobile phones, like modern technologies, to compare with the elder generations, because with the cutting edge of internet and technologies, it can do more to have people relax or spend their free time, like you can make the video and into TikToks. You can watch many videos in your Facebook, and moreover it can takes more your free time.
Thank you for that comparison. You've highlighted that young people spend more time on their phones and social media compared to older generations, which is true. To enhance your answer, try to use more structured comparisons, using connectors like in contrast to or on the flip side. Also, broaden your vocabulary beyond just TikTok and Facebook to talk about digital entertainment or virtual communities. Correction, instead of in young, say among young people. You could also say advanced technology instead of cutting edge of technology. Here's a refined version. Over the past decade, there has been a dramatic shift in how youth engage with their free time. While older generations might have spent time outdoors engaging in face-to-face interactions, today's younger demographic is heavily immersed in digital landscapes, browsing platforms like TikTok and Facebook. Based on this response, I'd still estimate your speaking band score at around. Let's move on to an explain reason question. Why do some elderly people struggle to keep up with modern technology?
think there are several reasons that elder people cannot keep up with the development of technologies because nowadays we have many things like mobile phones or maybe some modern drive modern devices like some household
Thank
robot or something many with many
Thank you for those reasons. You've mentioned that the challenge lies in the rapid pace of technological advancement and the complexity of modern devices like mobile phones and robots. To achieve a higher band score, aim for greater fluency and coherence by extending your answers with more specific examples, perhaps comparing the simpler devices of the past with today's touchscreens or AI. Correcting a few grammar points, instead of as elder people, say among older people. You could also say technological developments or technological advances. An upgraded response might sound like this. One primary reason is the sheer acceleration of technological change itself. These devices are increasingly complex, and compared to the simpler machines of yesteryear, older generations may find modern touch interfaces or voice-activated robots to be counterintuitive. Based on this response, I'd still estimate your speaking band score at around now. Let's move on to an evaluate question. What are the advantages and disadvantages of working from home enabled by technology?
wow. Okay, now I will answer the question about what the advantage and disadvantage of working from home enabled to technologies. Why I assess that the workings in home can be has so many benefits like flexibilities. They can do the work anywhere they want, and maybe it can improve their creativity and innovation. Moreover, they can have the work-life balance, like they can spend their time or spend their quality time to family. And the second thing I can think about the benefits of it is reduce commutes. The cost in nowadays you can't hear about the increase of the for fuels to so it's a more smart to it to do the work at time. But on the flip side, I think it's maybe can make the worker loneliness because they can talk about they work with they
Thank you for that
college.
balanced analysis. You've pointed out some great benefits like flexibility and saving money on travel, and also a drawback like loneliness. To improve, try to expand on the disadvantages more. You could discuss distractions at home or losing immediate collaboration with colleagues. Grammar-wise, make sure to say enables technology instead of enable to technology, and correct reduce commutes to cost to reduced commuting costs. Here's an upgraded version. While I accept that working from home offers significant benefits, like flexibility and reduced travel costs, especially with rising fuel prices, I still maintain there are some drawbacks. On the flip side, workers may experience loneliness due to a lack of daily interaction with colleagues. Based on this response, I'd estimate your speaking band score is now around 6.5. We've covered all the questions. Overall, your fluency is good and you generally address the prompts. However, to reach a higher score, you need to expand on your ideas more consistently, provide more detailed examples, and work on incorporating a wider range of grammatical structures and vocabulary. Grammatical accuracy also needs some focus. Your pronunciation, while clear overall, has occasional pauses for thinking. Keep practicing, particularly on elaborating on abstract ideas, and you'll be set for a higher score. Thanks for participating.
Không. Continue the practice now.
I understand you'd like to keep practicing. However, the instructions I was given specify to end the session after providing the overall feedback. You mentioned no. Was there something specific you wanted to go over about your performance? If not, that would conclude our mock test for today.
I want you ask me more questions. It's so short.
I understand you feel it was short, but the instructions I have indicate this was just a practice session for part 3. To stick with our rules, I'm supposed to stop here. You did well in discussing both the advantages and disadvantages. Maybe you'd like to do another practice next time?
No, I want practice right now.
I hear you clearly that you want to continue. I really wish I could, but my instructions strictly limit this session to one part of the test. If you'd like to practice other topics in the future, we can start fresh next time. How does that sound?
Why you say that? I think that you can make more questions for me to improve my speaking skill.
I understand your frustration, and you're right, practice is essential for improvement. It's not that I can't physically ask more questions, it's that my role in this particular session is predefined to provide feedback after a set amount. Think of it like a timed practice test. Once the time is up, we have to stop and evaluate. I'd be happy to start another session right now if you want, focusing on a different topic. Would that work?
Yes.
Great. Let's get started with a new set of questions. We can focus on another topic related to technology or something completely different if you prefer. What are you interested in talking about this time?
You talk about my some hobby.
Certainly. Let's talk about hobbies. What are some of the leisure activities you enjoy participating in?
Actually, I'm not a sports person, so I spend all my time in my house, and just take part in some easily leisure sport like swimming. I like swimming because it can improve my health, and moreover it can makes me takes my head down. Put my head down. Yes, I remember the first time when I swimming in the next pool in my hometown.
That's a great way to relax and stay. Swimming is excellent for both physical and mental health. You could say, I'm not a sporty person, so I spend most of my time at home participating in relaxing activities like swimming. Also, instead of taste part in, use take part in or participate in. The phrase put my hair down is generally used figuratively to mean relax, so takes my hair down works well. Based on that answer, I'd estimate your speaking band score is around 6.5. Talking about hobbies, what are the benefits of having a hobby that's different from your daily work?
About hobby and daily work, I can say that it has many benefits to make a hobby become your work, because when you like do some things or enjoy something to do, you can make it easily to do it, and when it's become the work, I think you can make profit with the hobby.
Thank you. You've outlined the concept of turning a passion into a profession, highlighting the benefit of enjoying what you do and the potential for financial gain. To further enhance your answer, consider also mentioning the possible drawbacks, like losing the enjoyment or relaxation aspect when a hobby becomes a source of pressure or income. You could also discuss the advantage of work-life balance when you find fulfillment in your daily work. Grammar-wise, instead of make a hobby become your